Right, there's been a few people asking me about doing a quick walk around video so you can see the van. So I'm going to do one. So as you can see, the interior is really straight. There's no damage to anything. Now, it hasn't run today. First turn of the key, everything lights up as something.
These offers won't last long, with a large range of stock available for immediate delivery. Visit Natuzzi, Stoke-on-Trent.
And it should kicks in like a good one. All the lights go off, obviously. Seat belt and brake light is on. Mileage is there, 155, 22. But to be dead honest with you, I think somewhere down the lines it's been serviced in-house, as I mentioned on the advert. It's had some major rebuild work or a recon engine or something. It just drives too good to have covered that sort of mileage. I'll leave it running now. I'll nip out and I'll just pull the bonnet so you can see. It's this side. So as you can see, this is just for the dog. So a few dog hairs, but they'll come off. There's no marks, there's no rips, no tears. All the seats are good. As you can see, under there, look, we've got a Solarplex 110 and a van battery wired in to a split charger. It goes to the battery, which is under this cover there. Then I've also added a little solar panel so that when it's sitting and not being used, it just keeps the battery topped up when it's not on the road as such. Okay, let's pull the lid so you can see. Excuse me, trying to do it with one hand. Right, so there's your engine. Oil leaks. All as it should. Clutch is good. Quiet as a mouse. An unbelievable amount of tool. Can't tell you how much tool it's got. Okay, so that's the engine. So I'll knock it off. So on this side there's no damage at all. There's absolutely nothing. There's not a mark or a scratch. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Back doors, again look, tiny, is that rust? Tiny little rust spot there, but that's it. So the security locks on this, on the side door and on the back door. So just opening the doors, and then as you can see, this is what it's like inside with the doors open. So you've got tally up on the wall there, all new upholstery, new carpets, new bed boxes, everything's new basically. These back cushions sit on slats which are underneath the bed box and drop in the middle, and it makes a 4'1" wide bed by 5'10" long. So it's a small double, but it's a comfortable double. Then at the back we've got extra cupboards where you can put whatever you want really, and then there's two on the side where I've carpeted them, you know, for anything wet. There's an outdoor stove there which comes with it. I've still got my socks in. So you can use that for that. It's all three-way carpeted and vinyl on the doors, which is stuck on, so it won't ever move. So basically, so that's the view from this side. Okay, now then, if I just grab the keys again. And then same again now. Now on this side there is two little bits, one being there, you see it, the other one is just there, a little tiny crease in the door, can you see it there? And then there's a couple of little stone chips where the keys have caught in the past, but again, for the age, that's not bad. Right, so let's go in. Have a look. So, entering from the side, there's storage there. Lots of storage. Then there's a hanging storage on that wall there. It's all new vinyl flooring. Then we've got the kitchen area, which is there, with your fridge, your hob, your sink. Put that there when I'm travelling. Sink. There we go. As you can see. Then in this here is where you've got two 25 litre water and a butane bottle. Now you can easily stick a hose pipe through the door and fill them up, or they're easy just to pull out, it's up to you. Now kitchen wise, there's a drawer here which is on a little catch there for when you travel. You don't need that when you in thingy situ. So a couple of drawer there, same here, look, this comes away and these are on sliders, so you've got all that space on both sides. And then on top of that, I've got a couple of these slide out, so nothing flies around inside. And then under the cupboards, where if it was in the kitchen, just have kickboards on, that's storage. And this is a drawer for plates and stuff. So all the storage is there. Above, you've got all these cupboards there, some open like them, and then some have got cupboard doors on, as you can see. Plates, oh, cup of soup, nothing in that one. Food, nothing in that one. And then underneath, these lights are battery, and they're on a remote, so you aim it, change the colour over to this, you just aim it at it and it'll change the colour. And there's two of them at the back, look, you see, if you aim it at it, there you go, green, yellow, whatever. So that's that. Turn them all off. Okay, these are 12 volt. That one, so they're 12 volts. This is your bed box. One side, the other side. That's the extra space, the curtains. This lifts up. There's your slats, bedding, whatever else you want to put under. There you go. Same on the other side. Then in this side, switch the light on. Toilet compartment. Okay, with a sliding door. It's only one of them plastic doors, and it's on a magnet. So like so. So I want to do it with like that kind of thing. But as you can see, you could have it, I mean, your toilet or storage or wardrobe, you know, whatever you want. But it sitters there. Curtains, these just draw across on a rail, like so. Same on this one, like so. Now the other curtains, which are this one there, this one, them, same pattern and everything. They're going to go on there, but it's a curve, so I've attached some wood on, and then I've got to get a rail, but not a straight rail like this tab top. So my sister is going to change the tab top for a hem top, you know, with hooks, and then I'll get a rail and put that on. So there's the door, window look, all three-way up, so all neat and tidy. Everything works. Where's the fridge? Gas 240 mains, brand new. So there you go, voltmeter, showing what we're on. 240 sockets, there's one there, there's one there, and then there's one down here, under there, but it's easy enough had. Then in this section here, that's where your electrics are, RCD protected, as you can see, fused on your 12 volt, all running thick cable, so it's all above regs for that sort of thing. So that's that, and then if I look in the cab, show you the cab, look how straight's that. It's so straight. Now the radio is brand new, but it's only a radio with Bluetooth, no CD player as such. So, but I mean, obviously it's a dot to change if you wanted to put something a bit more expensive in it. But the storage up here, look, right the way in there, all that storage. So there's storage everywhere, and every bit of storage has been used. You know, nothing's been sort of put away that you can't store. There's the vent screen. Where's it up? And away you go. Now I haven't wired this fan in. I've left the wires here, and there's a 12 volt supply there. So if you wanted to, you put that in. It's just a case of unscrewing these, feeding the wire through to this side, and wiring it into that. But to be honest with you, I just thought it was a bit of a fad, and I can't see anybody ever using it, to be honest with you. It's just too small. So basically that's it. You know, if you want to come and have a look at it, you're welcome to. But it is what it is. You know, it's a decent van, decent motor to start you off with. No rot. Mechanically sound as a pound. I can't tell you how well it drives. It drives like it's brand new. I think at some stage down the line it's had some serious rebuild work or a recon engine or something, because there's no way this has done 154,000 to pull with the torque that it's got. It's phenomenal, honestly. I went to Wales last week in it, and it flattened the Welsh hills through all the gears. There was no need to drop down to get some of the banks. It just went. So, you know, there you go. There's the odd dog. The other thing is as well, I'll explain. When I bought it, there was a light on the dash saying side door was open. And apparently they're prone to this socket there not mating up with the socket on the door, because the rollers, that one, and this one, wear away. So I bought a new roller kit and fitted it all, and now it closes. No lights on the dash or nothing. It is just a little bit stiff, 3/4 of the way. Not dead stiff, but a bit stiff. But as I'm using it over the last couple of weeks, it is getting less. I think the roller on this one has dug a channel into the metal, and it's taking a while for the new roller to adapt to that channel, if you understand me. I thought about putting some grease in, but then people have told me no, don't put normal grease in, because any bits of grit will just get attracted by the grease and it'll be harder to shut anyway. The only other option is some silicone. I've ordered some, I haven't tried it yet. As soon as it arrives, I'll put it in and see if it's any better. But it isn't bad, it's just a little bit tight. But, you know, I'd rather, you know, then thinking I'll show you now. So pull the key out, and there you go, it's shut. So it ain't hard. So any questions, just give us a bell, and I'll happily answer them. Cheers,